Welcome. I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys about the Tai Chi principle of roundness. If you think about our yin-yang symbol, it's circular, and we have the two tadpoles going in. It almost looks like it's spinning with the dark and light, and that's the significance of that is balance, yin-yang, balance, everything in harmony. And so we want softness in our Tai Chi postures and our Tai Chi stances. All of our joints are soft, all of our joints are open, everything is hanging. Remember, we're suspended from that golden thread at the crown of our head, so we're lifted long in our spine, making space in our spine, so our spine can be supple like a string of pearls in the wind. But the rest of our body is hanging from there. Softness, softness. And so I want to talk about our hands. I want to talk about energy balls or moons, embracing the moon, which is what I like to call it. So our hands, a Tai Chi hand is, the fingers are spread, and the hand is soft. I say like you're cupping a ball of feathers almost. We don't want, hard karate hands, but softness here. This is generally where we send the energy from the blade of our hand, sometimes the heel of our hand, but our hands are like this, and it's like we're grasping a ball. Again, the roundness, we have roundness here. We don't stick our arms out, and when we do raise hands, it's not this, right? It's softness in the joints and here. So that softness in the hands, we can grasp an energy ball right here in front of our lower dantian, the center, our center, energy center, chi center. So like we're grasping a ball, and we can inhale and kind of blow up that ball with that energy, with that breath. Inhale and exhale. And kind of compress the ball, the energy ball. Inhale and exhale. You can have a little lift, a little expansion from the crown of the head, and then a sinking with our exhale, with the compression of our energy ball. And so we imagine this ball, it's about the size, maybe a big basketball, small little beach ball, holding that energy ball. There's a Qigong exercise you can do called rolling the ball, and that will kind of prepare you for our embracing the moon movements that we do when we part the wild horse's mane, and other Tai Chi postures. So we can hold our energy ball and roll it to one side, bring it back to center, and then roll the ball. So inhale and exhale. It's meditative too. Good for the mind. Inhale, roll the ball, and exhale. And notice the energy ball. We don't hug it all up close to us, right? We're in our space bubble here, and this is where we hold that ball. This is another important thing to talk about when we're going to talk about our spot holding when we do our Tai Chi walking part 2, spot holding, which is kind of an advanced, not advanced in that you have to be great or anything to do it, principle, but a principle that's often not talked about is spot holding, where we hold our hands in the relation to our body. Our body turns, and when I teach my classes, I tell them carry the moon. I've always said to kind of carry the moon before I really started bringing in spot holding. This is embracing the moon. We've got our energy ball here. We roll it to its side. We're embracing the moon. So we're giving our moon just a nice little hug here. And I would say carry it. And often what people would do would be like turn at the shoulders. They just carry the ball this way. Well, we want to always turn at the, not always, but most of the time we want to turn at the waist. We want that to be at the belly button. So we have our hips. We open our hips with our stepping, and we turn at the waist. So if we're going to carry our energy ball or embrace our moon when we move in our part the wild horses may, it's nice and round. The shoulders are relaxed. The elbows are round. We have our ball. Let's roll our ball. So we can have it either side. But when we carry it, we have that spot holding. We hold it right in front. Hand here at the lower dantian, right? And up here. Not here, because we don't want to block our view in our martial arts, right? And notice I've turned, but the ball is still right here. So that's our spot holding principle, and I'll go into more detail with it. But this is just a real short one just to talk about roundness, softness, hands are round, and that ball. Practice just rolling your ball. Roll the ball. Embrace the moon. And just practice turning at the waist, carrying that moon. Compress the moon. A little compression there. Inhale. And exhale. And you can sometimes even just sense the chi, sense the energy in that roundness. Round circles are eternal, right? So roundness, softness. Roll the ball, breathe, roll the ball. Great for anxiety. Wonderful qigong exercise. And I'll see you next time when we do our part 2 of our Tai Chi walking, where we're going to actually walk and spot hold as we carry our energy ball when we walk, when we Tai Chi walk. So thank you guys.